Good morning again, everybody. Great to be with you. As we gather this morning, we are officially into the second half of the fall. 48 nights in the dormitories under our belts, if you've been counting. 33 nights to go until Thanksgiving break. You've been working hard in all kinds of ways. You're in full stride in your classes with the first marking period soon to be in the books. Your teams are rounding into form, competing impressively, and looking at these final 3 weeks of fall competition with chances to get better still. We were treated to a sneak peek of Into the Woods in Chapel last week, and we'll get to see the real thing behind Davula's Family Boathouse this week and next. Family Weekend gets underway at the end of the week, and we'll have an opportunity to welcome parents and guardians to campus in order to share all of your good work with them seated in front row seats of all sorts. And thanks to many of you and your deep engagement in school life, I have experienced karaoke at an open house and have not had to eat any cookie dough all alone on my porch. Thank you for both of those things. In sum, you all played a part in the great start to the year we are enjoying. Yet two of my favorite parts of the fall in general and October in particular are still in front of us, and I could not be more excited to talk about them today. The first of the two will come as no surprise to many of you, the dew point. That deserved a better response than that. Thank you, thank you. I have a deep and unwavering belief in the dew point. That is spelled D-E-W and not D-U-E, as some pleading for head of school holidays have spelled it in emails I've received of late. It is the most important weather measurement of all, bar none. And when combined with the fall colors that are at their most brilliant during this month, October is unequivocally the best dew point month of the year in North Andover, Massachusetts. Now, today is clearly an exception to the rule, but generally, we can expect low temperatures in the mid to high 40s, high temperatures in the mid to high 60s, nice breezes, high definition blue sky, crisp air, and the sort of weather that just makes you feel good all over. And the best part, you may be wondering, no humidity, the worst of all weather things. And the key to that, you guessed it, is the dew point. For a number of years now, at this mid-October point, I have tried to persuade all of you about the dew point's preeminence in all things weather. The trouble is that while I believe you could stop me outside at any point, ask me what the dew point is at that very moment, and I could give you an answer that would be within 5 degrees of the actual number, I've never really been able to understand what it actually measures. This is where ChatGPT comes in. I'm not a sophisticated or frequent user of ChatGPT by any means, but I did attempt to explain the dew point with its help 2 years ago with mixed success, and I'm trying again today. My first prompt to ChatGPT, and I quote, "ChatGPT, could you help explain what the dew point is in layman's terms?" ChatGPT's response, and I quote, "The dew point is the temperature at which the air becomes fully saturated with moisture. In other words, when the air can't hold any more water vapor. When the air cools to the dew point, dew forms on grass or fog forms near the ground," end quote. Okay, somewhat helpful, I suppose, but I confess to still being a bit confused. I followed up with ChatGPT by driving at how I might explain the dew point to all of you. ChatGPT's response, and I quote, "If you want to know how sticky or comfortable the air will feel, the dew point is the number that matters most. It's the air's honest truth. No spin, no exaggeration," end quote. I love that. The dew point is the air's honest truth. So from there, my work turned to asking for ChatGPT's help in explaining why October is the best Brooks School month of the year. Here's what surfaced. First, when the dew point gets too high, into the high 50s, 60s, or God forbid the 70s, uncontrollable sweating takes over and you can't catch your breath. When it gets down to the low 30s or below, your lips chap, and that's no fun for anyone. ChatGPT puts it this way, and I quote, "The low 40s to low 50s dew point range is air at its most human. Not too much, not too little. It's air that meets you halfway, end quote. I love that too. Second, as luck would have it, October has dew points that generally run from the low 40s to the low 50s. Perfect. ChatGPT offers, and I quote, "Gone is the muggy fatigue of August and the bone-dry chill of January. October air invites you outside, morning runs, apple picking, walking across campus, sitting at a game under a blue sky, all feel just right. It's when the world feels most breathable," end quote. Spot on, I think. And third, ChatGPT's closing pitch went like this, mindful of the fact that this was a chapel talk, and I quote, "In life, like in weather, balance matters. Too much of one thing, heat, humidity, busyness, and we lose clarity. Too little and things grow brittle. October's dew points remind us that balance, clear, calm, and comfortable, air that lets us be at our best," end quote. How about ChatGPT? With the dew point now mastered and the wonders of October in circulation, this brings me to the second of two of my favorite things about the fall, the Chipotle Challenge. 10 years ago this month, I launched the first ever Chipotle Challenge based on my fear that some of you have never taken the time to explore the outer reaches of our beautiful 270-acre campus. I kid you not. You will return to this campus some number of times in your life with family members and friends who have never been here, and they will be awestruck by the beauty of our surroundings. So in an effort to do my very best to make sure you don't miss out, I turn yet again to Chipotle to get you to the campus's perimeter. And this year we have an added bonus, the greatest cross-country course ever created, courtesy of Miss McDonough, Mr. Anderson, and others who have blazed a magnificent trail for both cross-country runners and Chipotle Challenge participants. Here's the plan, and I will send this to you all by email after chapel. In a group of no less than 3 people, you must visit all 6 of the amazing locations on our cross-country trail I will describe in a moment, and take a picture or short video of your group at each location. You then must share those pictures or videos with me. Emailing them to me is the best way to go. Once I verify that you have visited the correct 6 locations, your group will officially be invited to a Chipotle-catered dinner that will happen before we break for Thanksgiving. You have the week to complete the challenge. Pictures and videos are due by 8 p.m. on Saturday of this week, October 25th. So where are this year's locations, you're wondering? Number 1, start by making your way onto the course by heading up to the observatory, steering clear of the ticks and skunks, and taking a look back at your school and the views of Lake Cochituick from there. It's pretty special. Take a picture or video from that spot in whatever way you are most moved to do. Number 2, head from Observatory Hill past Miss McDowell's and Miss Johnston's homes and toward the main entrance to campus. Bear right around the stone wall and pick up the cross-country trail that heads down to the lake. Keep to the left of Miss Freeman's home and follow the trail all the way to where you are on a bit of a hill just short of taking a hard right turn that runs along the lake and back to campus. Take a picture or video from that spot with the lake and trees as your backdrop. Number 3, continue along the beautifully cut trail that hugs the lake. Head through the opening in the stone wall and make your way up the trail to Miss H's backyard. Cut across the road that runs to Demoulas Family Boathouse and continue on the trail along the lake until you come to a stone bench honoring Jillian Booty, class of 1999. Take a picture or video at this exquisite spot with the light and lake all around you. Number 4, keep moving to the northwest corner of the campus along the cross-country course to the point at which the painful hill the team has to run up twice in every race begins. Pause there and take a picture or video of your group gathered on that spot high above the lake. Number 5, walk or run up that painful hill to get a feel for what the cross-country runners experience at every home race. Pass behind the girls' varsity soccer field and Anna K. Trustee Memorial Field. Follow the course towards the almost always closed north entrance to campus, and bear to the right until you are on the Great Pond Road side of the nearly empty pond on that edge of the campus. Take a picture or video with athletic fields as your backdrop. And number 6, to finish the challenge, head back to the center of campus and find your way to the girls' second team soccer field and the goal nearest the lake. There, you'll find an incredible apple tree along the stone wall that defies logic. It is a picture of resilience, hollowed out and somehow still producing apples. Take a picture or video with your group standing in front of that tree with the lake behind you. With this final picture or video taken, you will have both explored the wonders of our cross-country course and completed the 2025 Chipotle Challenge. My hope is that this challenge pulls you into the beauty of your campus in ways that are new, fun, inspirational, and connect you a bit further to where you go to school. I can't wait to see your submissions over these next 6 days and look forward to enjoying a lot of Chipotle with you when mid-November rolls around. Have fun. Thanks very much.